And so we'll end the show on a fun note, but we'll keep things Spider-Man because we are going to discuss what would happen if the Amazing Spider-Man and Batman swapped villains.
Oh, Spider-Man would die.
Yeah. Yeah, immediately.
Really?
It's a one-shot, bro.
Gets a shot?
Talk about it.
I'm saying it's a one-shot comic. Like, that's it. Like
Yeah, who gets
announcing new who gets who's the team?
Who's the kill shot?
Who's the guy? Deadshot.
No, that's too easy.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
not even good marketing.
Oh, I guess he'll have his spidey senses, huh?
Yeah, no shit. Spider-Man dying by a gun?
So bad at this.
Joker.
Go on.
Joker will infect the water supply with laughing something. He has to go stop him at the over at the dam, and it explodes. That's it. And he dies
in the explosion.
in the explosion as the dam collapses because he doesn't have the same kind of smarts and resources as Batman to be preventative about things.
But the water's already poisoned.
But he's gonna blow up the dam that Spider-Man's there, and it's gonna collapse and crumble upon him.
Go. The water's already poisoned, so if he blows up the dam, he'll just drown.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he needed a reason to get Spider-Man to be like, come to the dam because I'm infecting the water, and now that you're at the dam, I'm blowing that shit up.
But he won't have died in the explosion. He'll have been poisoned by the water.
Because he falls in. But the explosion is the catalyst there.
Oh my god, dude. What are you talking about? All right, fine. So your answer is that Spider-Man dies via explosion.
Via explosion.
By the Joker. Fine.
Right.
Okay. Kale, what do you think happens? You said Spider-Man dies, right?
That's not what I'm saying. No,
Okay.
Of course not. I think Spider-Man will be driven to be a villain.
You just go insane.
Yeah. Think about Batman's villains. Think about the shit that Batman has to put up with. That he has to have multiple people regularly talk him off the ledge. Peter Parker doesn't have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Batman's got Robin. He's got Batgirl. He's got Alfred. He's got any number of his allies who are constantly like, look, we see what you're dealing with. Come on back, baby. Come on back. It's okay. Peter Parker is out there alone.
Hey.
Snapping pics.
Hey. He has the memory of Uncle Ben. He has Mary Jane sometimes when she's not with Paul.
Well, she's not dead because of Hydro Man.
True, also. and he has Aunt May when she's not getting porked by Doc Ock or J. Jonah Jameson or
J. Jonah Jameson's dad.
Or yeah, right, J. Jonah Jameson's dad. Wait. J. Jonah Jameson's dad?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. That's who that was.
I'll make us around.
When?
Oh, that's who it was.
But when? What year was that? Because
that was Dan, wasn't that Dan Slott's run?
That was Jameson's dad?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you?
That was Jameson Sr.
But Jameson's already a senior.
Yeah. Yeah.
How old is his dad? 150? Getting some young tail? Aunt May, 70 years old? Let's go.
Check.
Yeah.
Yeah. J. Jonah Jameson Sr.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Oh my god. I did not know that. That is
The estranged father of Peter's boss and Spider-Man's harshest critic, J. Jonah Jameson, making him her stepson and by extension Peter's step cousin and self-declared stepbrother, much to Jameson's discomfort.
What?
Yo, I learned something new every time we do this. That is hilarious. So, my answer the question at hand. Wait, Kale, were you resolved? Did you finish?
Yeah, for Spider-Man, yeah, I think Batman will clean up.
Yeah.
I think New York City will be a crime free.
This is so interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's really dig in because we're talking because I feel like Spider-Man's villains are getting disrespected a little bit because we're talking about Sandman, right?
Clayface equivalent.
Yeah,
Okay, we're talking
Done.
about Hydro Man.
Mr. Freeze, but liquid, no problem. Or Clayface, but water. Again, no problem.
Less viscous.
Okay, fine. Hold on. What about this guy? What about Electro? Come on.
Livewire?
No,
I don't.
that's
He doesn't
Superman.
have a. Batman doesn't have an electric.
Batman doesn't have an electric villain as far as I can think. But I will say this. Batman would beat Electro by putting on rubber fucking gloves and just punching him in the face multiple times.
I don't even think you would have to put on the rubber gloves. He's already wearing them.
All right, well, okay, so we're saying no to Electro. Electro can't beat Batman. Okay, fine. Let's take it up a notch.
Okay.
Green Goblin.
Bruce Wayne buys out Norman Osborn's company, and Osborn becomes an insane drug addict that goes to Arkham.
But he's got bombs. He's got a glider.
So he's
does
Firefly,
Batman.
whatever. So he can kick Firefly's ass.
Roxy Rocket, like.
Okay. All right.
I like that you thought that was the stumper. He's got bombs. Batman
Okay.
always deals with bombs.
Okay, fine, Kale. So Batman deals with bombs. What about symbiotes? Batman doesn't deal with those. What about Venom and Carnage?
Now there you got me. However,
He's
I
a-
will posit the Metal Men.
I was gonna just say he's a fucking bat. He deals with sound. That's it. That's their big weakness, right? Like
You know what?
clean up, easy.
He'll take a bell like the fucking Great Mouse Detective, and
He'll drop that big ass fucking penny in the Batcave, and they'll just be done. The symbiotes will leave. He'll arrest Eddie and Cletus. All right. Shit. Damn. I guess.
Lizard, Killer Croc.
done.
Yeah. Damn.
I think Batman would clean up.
Vulture, Man Bat.
Yeah. And Man-Bat's arguably more dangerous because he's physically powerful, whereas the Vulture is, as far as I know, not.
I think the struggle will be on Peter's end because he's not as disciplined and
Yeah.
regimented as Batman.
Hold on. We forgot someone now. We forgot Doc Ock. Come on. 6 arms. Genius. Intellect.
Ra's al Ghul.
But he doesn't have 6 arms.
He's got an army of ninjas. He's got 1,000,000 arms.
Wow. So you're saying that Batman will job out Spider-Man's villains,
Yep.
and that
Easy.
Spider-Man will die to Batman's villains.
Day one,
That's the
the
thing.
first
I
night.
don't think Spider-Man will die.
You just think he'll
I think-
fail.
I think he'll be driven nuts. I think he'll turn into whatever Ben Reilly turned into in Dark Web.
Oh
I think one day with the Joker will drive Peter Parker off the deep end.
Off the deep end, off the fucking dam. We're saying the same thing, Kale.
Stop it.
Perry makes an interesting point. Perry says Batman has way more trouble physically because Spidey's rogues are tougher, but Spidey has more trouble mentally. He's not anywhere near as good a detective. Spidey villains have teamed up and challenged the Avengers, Fantastic Four, and Spider-Man simultaneously. Batman's villains team up and still get taken down by Batman.
Yeah. Yep.
Yo, I like Catherine Starr just says Spider-Man's one bad day.
Yo,
Yeah. Yeah, Choplane says Spider-Man loses 20 people in the first day. Easy.
I'm gonna stand up for Spider-Man. I'm gonna stand for Spider-Man right now because I think that Spider-Man's mental resolve is a lot higher than you guys are giving him credit for. Granted, he didn't lose both his parents and swear a vow, But he did lose Uncle Ben and make a promise. With great power comes great responsibility. We all know that. And if his responsibility is to protect New York City from Batman's rogues, I think he can do that. I believe he would succeed. I believe that Spider-Man can beat all of them, and I believe he can do that very easily. I don't think that Batman has any villains that can actually test Spider-Man. If you tell me Riddler, I tell you Mysterio. If you tell me Ra's al Ghul, I tell you he's Spider-Man. If you tell me the Joker or Two-Face, like any of those people, it's Spider-Man. The only actual threats to me are Poison Ivy, and I don't think she would succeed, but she is very powerful.
And a redhead, so
she has an inherent advantage on that. And I think obviously Clayface for being an elemental, not an elemental, but like a similarly powered enemy, I think he would have a shot as well. Outside of that, I don't think that Spider-Man can be beaten by all of Batman's villains on the same day, let alone any one of them.
See, I think the reason Norman Osborn can't and hasn't gone over the edge is one, editorial, but two, Norman can't get over the fact that he's Norman the way the Joker has.
Right.
The Joker is all Joker.
He's fucking disassociated.
And the way that Peter deals with Norman is as Norman. If Norman was to go full Green Goblin, I don't know that I believe that Peter could deal with him.
Dude, you better ask Dan Slott. Because we saw wait, actually, am I misremembering? Did Norman not get a symbiote at the end of Dan Slott's run? I feel like that's correct, but it's been a while since I read that. The red goblin. I know we have a red goblin now, but at the end of Dan Slott's run, there was another red goblin.
I don't think it was a symbiote, but I do remember it being like an extra powerful goblin. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at yeah, go ahead.
He reinvigorated the goblin cult from the 90s.
Yeah.
And that's what was going on when Superior ended. That's the run where Peter came back.
So at the tail end of Dan Slott's run, Norman Osborn bonded to the Carnage symbiote and became the Red Goblin. So that's as powerful as Norman Osborn can be, right? Is
Norman Osborn could be.
Well, but he was still psychotic. He was still, Green Goblin in the mind.
Yeah.
So we saw Green Goblin plus Carnage fuse. They did the fusion dance essentially, and we got the Red Goblin, and they could not beat Spider-Man. If the Joker and I don't know, Clayface or something stupid and goofy like that did the fusion dance, Batman would have the same problem he had. It wouldn't matter. Just like it wouldn't matter for Spider-Man. I believe my answer to this question is that both heroes can deal equally with each other's rogues galleries.
Yeah, I think you're right. Harry Perry says we're giving too much plot armor to Batman and not enough to Spider-Man. That's probably fair.
Well, Batman has plot armor and everything.
Yeah, because frankly, neither are gonna die.
Right. Dude,
what's gonna keep them alive? Editorial.
Right, exactly. That's the greatest ally that either one of them has ever had. I've had arguments with people who try to tell me that Batman would defeat like the Phoenix Force, not Jean, the Phoenix Force itself with prep time.
All right. Relax. With prep time. Yeah. Always comes down to the prep time.
Absolutely.
That's Batman's superpower.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
The one interesting extraction that I think would be a opposing force to Batman would be Kingpin, because that's like more organized crime stuff, and that's he hasn't been able to get that shit rid out of Gotham in the past since he started.
When was the last organized crime book you read from DC?
Hey, Kale, okay, just reading out my fantasies out here, okay?
I don't know if this is the place for your fantasies.
Ayo.
For real. Keep that on the OnlyFans.
Ugh.
Which you should subscribe to.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
If you can, but you have to keep it for the plug section,
Hey.
so to speak.
Oh no! No!
Aaron Ruiz says that he couldn't beat him, though. He took advantage of Norman's ego, defeating Spider-Man with his own hands.
Oh, Norman's ego of defeating Spider-Man with his own hands. Like Norman wanted to be the one to do it without the Carnage symbiote. Is
Without
what you're
Carnage,
saying?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, fair enough. Hey, you can't separate Norman Osborn from himself. And
That's what I'm saying.
well, so then that's it.
Joker has done it.
Separated him from himself.
Yeah.
If that
this
were
is
the
Joker
case,
now.
if that were the case, I think Batman would be dead.
Well,
Because
but that's what I'm saying is Batman handles Joker. And that's why he would be able to handle Norman Osborn, because Norman Osborn is just another businessman.
I don't think Batman handles the Joker. I think the Joker handles himself. Because if you go back to Scott Snyder's run, we learned that the Joker has, in the Death of the Family arc, we learned that the Joker has known who Batman is for some time, and he has just chosen not to kill him.
Right.
He could have killed him. He just doesn't want to. So, whereas I don't think Norman can kill Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I would like to see Spider-Man face off against Scarecrow. Like that horror. And that'd be fucking cool. Big ass spiders and shit.
And it's way better than if Spider-Man faces off with Mysterio, because this is actually infecting his body. Like, this is a
Yeah.
chemical change that he's undergoing. That would be an amazing comic book.
Damn, let's make this shit happen, bro.
Marco,
What's up?
Spider-Man's not afraid of spiders.
That's absolutely true.
It would be
I
it
gotta
would
go.
be
Like
it would
rolled
be
up
a
newspaper.
Fucking, it would be a fucking loop of everyone in his life dying. It would be the most depressing comic book ever. It would be that Tom King Superman book.
It would be a spider endlessly falling down a drain, or getting rained on and its web falling apart or something like
Which
that.
I think we've seen in the animated series, if I'm not mistaken.
That doesn't sound far off the mark. That doesn't sound
I think
far off the mark.
it was when he gets the 6 arms. I think he has a dream about being an actual spider, and Aunt May washes him down the drain or something.
Yes. Chad Paul. Classy Ulysses says Peter is afraid of Chad Paul. Chad Paul would be what he would see if he were infected by Scarecrow is Chad Paul and Mary Jane doing the things that they do, doing what lovers do, on a loop. And as Peter tries to stop that, he sees Uncle Ben getting killed on the side, and he tries to stop that, but he can't stop it. It would just be a loop of him seeing things he doesn't want to see and not being able to stop any of it.
Yep.
But I'd love to read it.
Hell yeah. Definitely want to read it.
I'll check that comic book out.
Ooh, him fighting Bane though, like fist to fist, like fisticuffs with Bane.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
He's
Batman.
beaten the Hulk and the Juggernaut. That's a free fight.
No, I'm saying I would like to see that.
I don't even think that would be over so quickly. I don't even think it would be fun.
Yeah, I think Bane only works because he's a similar intellect as Batman and stronger. I don't think Bane is even stronger than Peter.
Okay.
I don't. What do you think about that, Kills? You think Bane is a stronger character than Spider-Man?
No,
I don't think so
No.
either.
Spider-Man has the proportionate strength of a spider.
Right. He could probably just pick Bane up and throw him.
Oh, you could definitely pick Bane up.
I'd like to see that.
He throw him to fucking Metropolis and wouldn't even think about it.
Shoot, now I kind of want to see that.
Just see the little line, like the 3 little lines of just him. Yeah.
All right, clearly we're having a lot of fun with this. We could do this all day.